It was the Pharisees and the Sadducees, the overly doctrinaire, the scriptorians, the masters of theology at the time who rejected Christ and his followers, who laid down the particular dogma of the law as the dividing line of righteousness. And it was Christ who was more interested with what was in the heart, whether people lived with kindness, love, grace, and joy. He specifically told the story of the Good Samaritan about a Samaritan because, well, I guess you could call the Samaritans the Mormons of the time, the people that most Jews viewed as heretics and outside of the faith, unworthy of fellowship. The kind of people the Sadducees and Pharisees would condemn as unrighteous for their doctrines, regardless of what they did. And in that story, Christ more or less said that all the people who walked by the man in need, even though they clung to more correct doctrines, were less doers of the will of God than the Samaritan, who clung to blasphemous doctrines, but nevertheless rushed to help the man in need and saw to his welfare beyond the demands of the law. Perhaps if Christ were among us today and gave the same parable in an evangelical church, he would substitute the Samaritan in the story for a Mormon.